It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Jets and the Broncos coming up.
Travel
next.
west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round. Overall, he's been around, he's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week. All he wanted to talk about was the costly interception and the couple plays he left out there. That's why they rally around him. The better he plays, the better the team plays. They need more consistent performances from him to get the rest of this team to do their part.
That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. To throw is Nix. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. Back to throw is Nix. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A run up the gut with Montgomery. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? So, instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Now, Mike, he's coming off a game where his touchdown to interception ratio wasn't exactly ideal. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters in this league is wins and losses. He was able to escape with the win, and that's all that matters when it's all said and done. But having said that, he has to play a cleaner game, not only today, but going forward if his team ever wants to get to the level that they think they can play at.
Here's 2nd and 9. He'll go again with Hall. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead. See if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. He's able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. The safety, Jordan Poyer, up to make the stop. On 2nd down, it's Nix. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They run out of the gun with Montgomery. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. On the zone read, this is Nix. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
To the outside, a catch made by Moore.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, Really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
To return is Greg Dortch. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Jets offense about ready to get going on their second possession. The deficit, 6 points. For a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. 3rd and long. Throw it. Nix. He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos will open up a 9-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. Throwing is Daniels. Catch made right side by Wilson.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's standing right around his own goal line. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Montgomery. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Harold Landry there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do. On 1st down, Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. At the 23-yard line. Here's Daniels. Quickly to the outside and complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll throw. It's Nix. The outside, complete to Thomas. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Throwing is Nix. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. One more time for Montgomery. It'll get forward to about the 42. Levante David doing his work on defense. Third and a yard. Now, faking the get. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. It is Harold Landry working his way in for the sack.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
The Jets offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Daniels. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. Nix now on 1st and 10. To the left side into the hands of Moore. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw is Nix. He gets this one to Tucker. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. From the gun, here's Montgomery. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Here's a 3rd and 10. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Matt Araiza now, as he's on to punt for Denver. The Jets offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Samuel has it working in the middle. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll throw with Daniels. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing again, Daniels. Pass brought in by Samuel. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That's complete. Deontay Hardy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Daniels gonna throw again. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds. The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
To the air again is Daniels. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3. Broncos 12-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front, and they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. He gets that complete to his tight end man. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. 2nd and goal. Throwing is Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Jets are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Broncos are on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start in the NFC, a division matchup pitting New Orleans against Atlanta. And that one finds the Falcons out in front. A touchdown run for James Conner. We'll stay in the NFC South as we head to Carolina to check on the Panthers. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Devon Achane, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. Puka Nacua, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. These 2 teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. On first down, Daniels. He's got the tight end there. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Daniels now going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Here's Daniels. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
A loss of
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense. And their running back set to go once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A carry here from Montgomery. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. 3rd and 6. They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. A tight end in motion now. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And they're going to get the conversion here on 3rd down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. On the ground, Montgomery will get this to about midfield. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. 3rd and 5. To throw is Nix. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Throw it. Nix. To the right side. Hauled in by Kelsey.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the third quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on fourth down. I'm being aggressive.
They'll try it now with Montgomery. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. It felt like they needed a touchdown, Greg, in the worst way after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it, as you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6. It starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Hardy now with the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On the give, it's Hall. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the Broncos' 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He'll get that complete to Hardy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's got it at the 7, and he will score. Michael Mayer, touchdown, New York. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Jets are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. A run up the gut with Montgomery. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Levante David doing his work on defense. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Nix to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they time it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the 1st down.
That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joshua Williams.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the 2nd half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put him away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw can be all you need to flip this game on its head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. to Hardy. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Throwing now, Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. First and 10. Now Daniels. There's that man again. Another catch.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Big play coming up. This is third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Finding room at midfield. And they will finally run him down.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll motion a tight end right. On first and 10, it's Montgomery. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And third down coming up. Nix from the gun on third down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Throwing is Nix. He'll look underneath here for Montgomery. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Montgomery. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Back to throw is Nix. That one on target to Moore. The 3rd round pick leading this offense well. It is a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. He's got the tight end there. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. Now this, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
At the 36-yard line.
On second down, it's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and that's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Throwing again, Daniels. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the fourth quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ball game.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Now he is in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Jets. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. He'll run, and he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31. They'll work now on second and 4. They'll stick to the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain there of 17. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Denver. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He's got it. The Broncos will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Samuel brings this in along the sideline. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll throw with Daniels. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. To the air again is Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Daniels gonna throw again. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Broncos are going to take over just shy of midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.